5 carpentry tools used in carpentry. Presented by Gabrielle Felias. Hammer. Functions. A hammer is a tool consisting of a weighted head fixed to a long handle that is swung to deliver an impact to a small area of an object. This can be, for example, to drive nails into wood, to shape metal as with a forge, or to crush rock. Possible hazards. Do not use handles that are rough, cracked, broken, splintered, sharp-edged, or loosely attached to the head. Do not use hammers with sharp edges as they can cut off circulation in your finger after long periods of use. Do not use any hammerhead with dents, cracks, chips, mushrooming, or excessive wear. Here are 6 examples on how to eliminate the possible hazards of a hammer. First, when using a hammer, ensure proper clearance from fellow workers. Keep your work area clean and free from debris. Use hammer or mallets with insulated handles for work on or around exposed energized parts. The hammer should feel balanced and under control as you grip the handle. Wear proper eye protection. When pulling nails or prying material apart, make sure the claw of the hammer is in the proper position and in the right leverage is applied. Next is measuring tape. Functions. A tape measure or measuring tape is a flexible ruler used to measure size or distance. It consists of a ribbon of cloth, plastic, fiberglass, or metal strip with linear measurement markings. It is a common measuring tool. Possible hazards. This can cause damage to the inner workings, the end hook, and the blade markings. It's also dangerous. You can injure your fingers, eyes, and the people around you. Your tape measure isn't designed to withstand a short, sharp shock over and over. Super fast rewinding can cause the blade to twist, crease, and tear. Here are 3 examples on how to eliminate the possible hazards of a measuring tape. Control the blade. It is never a smart idea to let the tape measure blade whip back into the case. Keep your tape measure clean and cool. Perform routine maintenance. Carry out these regular checks to make sure your tape measure remains accurate. Pliers. Functions. Pliers, hand-operated tool for holding and gripping small articles or for bending and cutting wire. Slip joint pliers have grooved jaws, and the pivot hole in one member is positioned in order to grasp objects of different size in the most effective way. Possible hazards. Greasy or worn down jaws can result in compromised safety. Such tools also require increased force to hold the workpiece, which in turn increase the risk of muscular fatigue and repetitive strain injuries. Oil pliers and wire cutters regularly. Here are 3 examples on how to eliminate the possible hazards of pliers. Always work with any tool, including pliers. When you are alert, never work with tools if you are tired, unwell, have consumed alcohol, or any kind of drug, including prescription medications that can cause drowsiness. Your pliers should be cleaned with soft cloth between uses. They should also be occasionally oiled at the joint with a drop of oil. This will make using the pliers easier and also extend their lifespan. Never expose pliers to excessive levels of heat. Heat can alter the properties of the pliers and render hazardous to use, as well as potentially useless. Utility knife. Functions. The utility knife was originally a fixed-blade knife with a cutting edge suitable for general work such as cutting hides and cordage, scraping hides, butchering animals, cleaning fish, and other tasks. Craft knives are tools mostly used for crafts. Possible hazards. Drawing the knife towards you instead of away from your body. Working with a dull blade. trying to cut more than the knife can handle, improperly storing the knife with the blade extended, failing to wear personal protective equipment, neglecting to inspect the tool before use. Here are 5 examples on how to eliminate the possible hazards of a utility knife. Wear safety glasses to protect your eyes in case a blade breaks. Always use a sharp blade. Wear cut-resistant gloves and sleeves to protect your hands and arms. Hand a utility knife to a co-worker with the handle first. Use one of the self-retracting blade knives. The technology has increased the safety of this tool tremendously over the past several years. Tin snips. Functions. Tin snips are designed to cut and trim sheet metal and other thin yet tough materials. Sheet metal can come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and so tin snips are useful for cutting the sheet metal to the desired measurements. Possible hazards. Only use snips that are sharp and in good condition. Wear safety glasses or goggles, or face shield with safety glasses or goggles, and protective gloves when working with snips. Small pieces of metal may go flying in the air and the cut edges of metal are sharp. Here are 5 examples on how to eliminate the possible hazard of a tin snips. Always wear safety goggles when using snips. Be careful of the sharp edges of these tools. Wear gloves when working with snips, especially when handling the edges of the material you are cutting. Use snips for cutting soft metal only. Hard or hardened metal may damage the cutting edges of the snips. Use the right size and type of snips for the job on hand. Don't try to cut sharp curves with straight cut nips.